insulting Belinda. Kanungo. Surname Tabe yako izilika, but we forgive you and we will pray for you. So that those words which you are saying, maybe one day you remember to say, if you are calling me someone who is the agement to your father, which means you are calling your father. If you are calling someone who is the agement to your mother, which means you are calling your mother. So remember those words, Belinda. And we'll pray for you so that you can change. Chirungamo. Chima Masula, yeah. Bill 7 passed with 80%. HH. My MP, Nikuzaku Pasani Chisanza. My MP vanopota Bill 7 in more serious one of Parliament. That's why when Zotenga my 3 million, because Vaziva to say, so as a Parliament. But are you sure, Vantu? MP no serious, so MP akavota nishina Vantu imamatenga. He mindset engaged Aramanzo Gamba to say, oh, Pameneta Guida JJ Manje, Pameneta Guida JJ Petauke Tizai Wina, Munai Wina Petauke. Yea, Yanem Manja to Bill 7 to I voted MP, then Nishta Wina. Ah, Imwe. Imwe. Munamado UPND. Kupetauke, Munagamba to say no, Tikachasaba JJ, Tizawina, Munawina, so Munawine. So dreaming is free. Continue dreaming. Mukazirota. Takamba sotabe tina vinangu. So Monse timu kondani maningi. Monse kikiki. Masuka. Oh. Apologize this. See. Vaso ndio pesa tuwatukana mundu wakaere mundu wamina pembera mwendo mtukana manje mundu muzataba tuzato mwezo funa muni pembera mtukana kutine nife muzafa ndimwe na accident but zampembererani kuti musafe mu accident munkaletabe bwino then in the next year by independence mukabwere mukapokerere isi yeo mukankhale konaimo kwa vantu vamozi opokerera isi yeo. So, but even remember my comment, there is the anyone with the evidence of 3 million. Are you sure? Kawafunse to say, Wenzana Prekaku Tikuzambezi Wafunse. Simon Banda, Uchifwa Yalini Kupetauke. Simon Banda, Uchifwa Yalini Kupetauke. On that, you are right, my brother. Contentious Marume, they are going. Great presentation, sir. Thank you so much. Please, Honorable, I would like to hear your thought on the passing of Bill 7. I think I've explained about the Bill 7. So, in short, like Shimbaweso, Bill 7, Vagari Kombo, Vari Mia Fuasana, Filia, if you are Vikiremo. Fikaba yafwe wakafumisha kama election nangu wakamebechavinga ukubika kwa MP so that wakachinje constitution again alikana gali ngombo so gali ngombo alisa tuwafasha sana so ifintu fyonse filifye wino so wala abalirema 3 million walisa balira kiba UPND vena wakalila wakaikumbuka no kuikumbuka ile ine 3 million. Going where? No, where PF went, where MMD went, where UNIP went. You doesn't know. Howard Dimba. I am not politician, but continue speaking truth for the people of Zambia. Thank you, Jonathan Mumba. I miss you, Evene Kwaso. Thank you, George Madalisomanza. Too bad, Hon, I apologize. On behalf of those insulting, I'm sorry. No, thank you. For us, we forgive. Ask anyone who will tell you, anyone who has offended me in my life. No one, I've never taken anyone even to police. I've never done what, but a lot of people that have offended me. But I always forgive. Even my UPND, for this what I'm going through, I forgave them. Once never kurukira. Why you are telling us to vote for Simon Banda? That's why I told you to vote for Simon Banda. That's why right now, whatever Simon Banda has done, it has really affected me because I gave the direction to vote for Simon Banda. So whatever Simon is doing, it's affecting me. It's affecting me. That's why I'm happy nampasa 1 week mtapepese and your 1 week nukuza soti after 1 week ngatapepese nini nukuza soti niza mujeni njira yati tirute na neo nikapepese and kupepesa kwangu wanopeta nika mujeni na wera nena zo pepesa na kukata nkuku na kata nkuku ni then nikakata nkuku nika mujeni na bindromba vati vikakonke vati vikachite pasila. Thank you so much. Hona, have a blessed night. More life, more blessing. Thank you so much. Abani new boss JJ. Yes, ndifawa new pasila. Truth Uncle J, continue hilo. Thank you Sakala. Gibson Banda. When you come, we are going to be friends. You are a real man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Go to Petauke, they will tell you. Those people who have interacted with me, I can assure to you that any person who interacted with me, no one will tell you to say that person is bad. They will tell you the good part of me. Honestly speaking, I miss his here. My prayer is to see him alive. No, but what I can assure to you is you are going to have that opportunity, Independence Day next year, to welcome ECL and to receive him, so that the way SATA was received, that's how ECL will be received. The way Mwanawasa was received, that's the way ECL will be received. And all those who had the opportunity to see SATA, to see Mwanawasa, who have an opportunity to see ECL. So we are going to be very happy for you people to welcome us at the airport, KK Airport. From there, Kankarechi convoy chikulu maningi. But we are asking wajawari makoti jankani ili mkoti msaisie chifukwa jankani tifuna ikatenge mapepa kwa tipokelera na isio pa airport mkabwele na mapepa ya PF to say mapepa ndiye anakuletelera isio but mapepa ni haya takuletera. Thank you JJ. 26 ni new PF. Good night my sir. Yes, you are saying the truth, Honor. Come over to vote for P7. Why should I come over? You want me to die? You are telling me to say come over. You want me?
Oh my God. Yeah. Greetings, everyone. Greetings, Mulishani. We are just listening to Honorable JJ Banda. Yeah. Welcome everyone. Chiteni share. Twice late. Hakuna kulala anyway. About Zambia, they can watch the show tomorrow. I was pali by JJ Twachila Unfwa. By JJ speak. You know, when he comes, he always comes with a lot of information. So it's good to watch Honorable JJ and just, you know, listen to him, what he has to say. Otherwise, I hope everybody is fine. We're Spicy, good to see you. We're Dasin, everybody, good to see you. Oof. Well, at least we know little. You know, yesterday was a rough day, but today we feel better after processing stuff, you know. Twachita process if into twalanda na abantu. So today is we are in a good place. Power tap, guys. Let's share. Yeah. But yeah, so let me share and then we get started. The goodness of sharing, people can watch the live when they have time, even if they don't watch now. But people can watch. So share. Let me share before I get started. I have a presentation to make. Yeah. Honorable JJ, they are talking. A lot of information, guys. A lot of information have been shared. I'll try to repeat some of the important information that Honorable JJ Banda shared. And we move forward. We keep pushing. Nakunakulala. No retreat, no surrender. Yesterday, I felt like giving up. Yesterday, I just felt like giving up, you guys. But I prayed and I spoke to people. And today I'm here. Akunakulala. The fight goes on, guys. No retreat. No retreat, no surrender. We have come a long way to give up. We won't go away easily. So I'm just sharing. I am just sharing and we'll get started. We'll get started before we open the panel on TikTok. Yeah, let me share and then we get started. But I'm going to read the letter which I wrote. I posted it on my Facebook. I'm going to read the letter which I wrote, and then I will discuss what Honorable JJ Banda said, and then we'll open the panel. Yeah. So let me share. I'll read the letter, and then we continue, guys. We continue. Akunakulala. I'm quite to the we know Emily Molishani. Truly we know. God is faithful. When you think it's over, it's not over. It's not over until it's over. It's not over until we liberate Zambia. Yes. So it's been an amazing, difficult difficult week, I can say. But I just feel a weight lifted, It's been a difficult week getting to here, but I feel a weight lifted off my shoulders. And I hope a lot of you feel like that too. I just feel like a sense of relief and my anxiety is gone. So, it's good. It's all good. It is all good, guys. So share. Power tap. We are in a better place. We are in a better place. And let me just read my letter, which I wrote, and then we'll go ahead and discuss the developments, which breaking news, which have just come in from Honorable JJ Banda. So just share, and we keep moving, guys. So I wrote a letter to my fellow Zambians and all well-meaning people around the world who have been on this journey, on this political journey in Zambian political space. There are many people who have vested interest in the Zambian political space, besides citizens, The whole world, Africa is literally, their eyes are on Zambia as we are heading to this 2026 general elections. And this Bill 7, which is an illegal bill, illegal process, illegal content, the grand finale was yesterday, where we saw the MPs locked up somewhere and chauffeured to the backside of Parliament. And we saw 135 MPs vote for this bill, which is 79%. overwhelming betrayal of citizens. It was hard to take, So we are going to look at that. And before we proceed, I want to read the letter that I wrote to everybody, especially the Zambians whom we have been together in this fight. So I wrote a letter to the Zambians, the ones we have been fighting together. And this letter also applies to the opposition, the ones we have been fighting, which is by UPND. And my letter reads, we continue talking as political analysts. What next for Zambia? Fellow Zambians, we woke up yesterday to a great disappointment following the passing of Bill 7. Like many of you, we are all shocked, angry, and deeply disappointed by our lawmakers, especially those who betrayed the people. Yes, in politics, there is always two sides. A bill either passes or fails. This time, those of us who opposed Bill 7 lost the parliamentary battle, but accepting the outcome does not mean it was right. The truth remains, the process of Bill 7 was wrong and illegal. The bill was rejected by the majority of Zambians. Its contents violate the Bill of Rights and also Article 79 of the Zambian Constitution. The opposition MPs who voted for this bill committed the biggest betrayal of the Zambian people. As a party president for New Era Democratic Party, I myself have faced injustice by this regime by being removed from my political party, which I founded, and barely 3 months after the launching of the party, I was removed as party president, an injustice which is tied to the governance of UPND. For over 4 years, and especially the last 10 months, we have tirelessly fought for good governance and against Bill 7. Even though Bill 7 has passed, we will not stop. We will not retreat. We shall not surrender. We shall not be silenced. From today, we are switching roles. Across our platforms, we will now focus on political analysis and documentation and exposing injustice as it unfolds. We are also beginning to write and document Zambia's political journey or history from 2021 to the next elections so that the truth is never erased. As we wait for ECZ to redraw boundaries and register voters in the new constituencies, our mission remains clear: to hold power accountable. Zambia may be drifting toward a one-party state, but democracy is not dead. As long as it exists, we shall continue to speak, analyze, and expose injustice and being politically correct. The fight is not over. We are only changing strategy. Stay with us on our platforms, stay engaged, and stay vigilant. So that's the message from me, guys. Yesterday I was here, I was like, I'm done, I'm not gonna do this anymore. But after I talked to people, prayed about it, I'm like, what is the point? Why should I start a journey only to abandon it? So we continue on this fight. We continue offering checks and balances and holding this government accountable, because Zambia is still a democracy. Even if the Bill 7 passed, it's an illegal bill. Even if it passed, it does not make it right. No matter how they can say Kwenyu, it is law, there are certain rights that are enshrined in the Constitution, in our Bill of Rights, and can only be changed through a referendum. And a referendum means the whole country coming together to vote to change that. So if a group of MPs, a group of 135 people who are elected by 27 million voters go to the parliament and change a law to favor them, that's an illegality. So it is still illegal, guys. It is very much illegal, and it will remain illegal. Now, the good news that is coming from the parliament is that the Parliamentary Select Committee, which reviewed the Bill 7 before it passed the second reading, was headed by, is it Wamunyima MP for Nalolo, and Honorable Garin Kombo was sitting on that committee, and also they invited the LAS and the Oasis. They attended a session on that committee, and according to Honorable JJ Banda, 3 major clauses were removed from the Bill 7, and these were the most dangerous clauses. And these clauses, they are the clause in article, I have my notes here, I've posted it on my page too. So there are 3 most dangerous clauses that would have changed the composition of parliament should they have passed. And the clause is Article 52, 6A and B, where the proposal was to remove by-elections in case of a candidate resigning or a candidate being disqualified. So that one, those 2 clauses have been struck down because it could have exposed the presidential candidates to being coerced, and then the election goes on. A candidate can drop, election goes on. That is like really dictatorship. So we thank Bagarin Kombo and Bagarin Kombo, Oasis Foundation, and the president of LAS, Mr. Langisani Zulu. Good job for ensuring that that clause in Article 52 were dropped, 2 clauses. And then another article which was dropped is Article 72(8), where they wanted the MPs to be handpicked. And if you watched by Emmanuel Mwamba TV on Sunday calling, I spoke to that effect. I am saying, how do you move from electing, nominating a member of parliament to handpicking? You know, if that's not dictatorship, I don't know what is. I said something like that. But thank God to the Parliamentary Committee, that has been struck down. So it will continue as usual. If a member of parliament resigns, dies, or something happens, the by-elections will continue. So that is one of the most dangerous clauses, where they wanted to really convert the entire parliament into a UPND parliament, because it would have meant, if they were handpicking MPs, it would have meant they would have been deciding who is going to parliament and who is not. So we thank the Parliamentary Select Committee under the leadership of Garin Kombo for actually doing due diligence. Zambia is a democracy. We cannot have MPs signing off to handpick members of parliament. And the last change which was removed from this Bill 7 is where they wanted the parliament to be dissolved a day before elections. So this, again, I think this is why the MPs voted for it. The MPs voted, besides getting those 3 millions, the MPs voted for this Article 73, Clause 3, where Parliament shall stand dissolved a day preceding the day of elections. So Abama MPs, so they are all excited about this Bill 7 because they are going to get paid all the way. until the election day. But with the select committee, they just said, okay, ama MPs ingamlefa MP, MPs will be paid until the election, but the parliament will be dissolved 90 days preceding the election. So kudos, that is the good news from this Bill 7, and those were some of the dangerous clauses where UPND would have manipulated these clauses and worked with people like Chavinga, who are actually been put there to kill PF, you know. So Chavinga is like a left arm of UPND. They are one body, they are working together. So that is the good news, and for me, that has lifted my spirit. We still have hope, guys. We still have hope to an independent parliament. This is the power the power of having at least honorable men and women, even if the UPND, they are supporting one agenda, but we have people like Gary Nkombo who still stand on democracy, so those three clauses have really changed the game. If you lost hope, just the removal of those three clauses are a game changer. They are a game changer in these elections. So we don't know what's going to happen. We are still waiting for them to say how they are going to conduct the delimitations. We are waiting for a briefing. But the election date is enshrined in the Constitution. So I don't know if they have the power without a referendum to go and change the election date. So this is the thing we have to pay attention to, and we shall keep and watch and see if they are going to break another law. There is nothing we can do at this point. The judiciary is compromised. When you have a dictatorship government, they control the judiciary. So even going to the Zambian judiciary right now, it's a waste of time. We know the outcome, The contempt of court that was taken there to the parliament, I am told, I don't know if it's true, I am told the voting was supposed to happen in the afternoon. I am told the voting for Bill 7 was supposed to happen in Monday afternoon. But because they knew that there was a ruling coming out in Monday morning concerning the contempt of parliament, they are controlling the same systems, right? So somehow they got wind of it, and they managed, the parliament managed to vote the second reading in the morning. So when they voted in the morning, so as they were deliberating in the court about this contempt of court for the parliament, or in the parliament they were voting. So by the time they ruled the judgment, they made sure that judge ruled after the vote has been passed. And what the judge passed? The judge said we can't say anything because this case has been overtaken by events. Okay, all right. These people, they know how to do things. Kudos to you. Kudos to you. Yeah. So, everything is staged. Okay, we know what's going on. We know what's going on. Now, we are just going to laugh about things. We are going to laugh and document. Whatever they do, we are going to laugh about things. We are going to talk about these things. And we are going to document it. So that when the time comes, they shall be answerable. Can you imagine, you guys? Can you imagine what they did? Can you just imagine that? I'm just like, wow. We just have to laugh about it. We just have to laugh about it. It's just like, okay. Anyway, so that's that was that, just like that. The case about contempt just went up in air just like that, They just told them, oh, it has been overtaken by events. Oh, really? So whatever, you know, this is like, anyway. No wonder why Nelly Monty can afford to dance like that. She's a cadre, you can't hide it, you know. Inganwe already mukati, you can't hide. Eventually it comes out. You come from the high air and you go parapene down with the people, you know. Abasungu balandat, you can't put lipstick on a pig. A pig will always be a pig. Chiwai bule nkumba, wai wamya, wai penta, walanda tawe. This is not a pig, it's something else. But the minute the pig will get a chance, it will go back in the mud. I'm not calling anyone a pig, okay? This is just an example. This is just a figure of speech. They say a pig will be a pig. But immediately the minute the pig will have an opportunity, it will go back to the mud. That's what we ever dance here. The minute she had an opportunity to show herself, she was there dancing on the floor. Zambian politics, you can laugh, I swear. Anyway, so that is my stand, you know. That is my stand moving forward. We continue pushing. Exactly. Coming Nganwebo, the chief dancer, Urimbo Galwali la kufuma pa flopalia. Wa mkushana masha. You can't pretend anymore. So anyway, guys, I haven't heard anything from the State House after the passing of Bill 7. I assume maybe Tavali happy because of the 3 clauses that were removed, because those are a big deal, you know. Those are a game changer. The 3 bills that got removed from the Bill 7, they are a game changer. So we are still waiting to hear from the high office. We are still waiting to hear from them. We have heard nothing. So I guess they must be happy. But there are a lot of, what is the word? Consequences and repercussions. These people, they have betrayed the Zambians, these 135 MPs, all of them, you know. There are 21 million people in Zambia, and 135 people is just a drop in the ocean. They cannot push something which the people have rejected. There will be consequences to which these people have to face sooner or later, you know. Right now, UPND, they are enjoying the immunity of their president. Because the president has immunity, he has transferred all his immunity to all UPND cadres. So any UPND cadre is literally untouchable. So, but the time is coming, you know. Time is coming. In Later to 16, you know. Days are going. Days panono, you know. The only thing that happens in life is change. The only thing that is constant in life is change. You know, no matter how, you know, no matter how you have a drought for so many years, one day it's gonna rain. And when it rains, the trees will start growing, you know, and then things will change. Seasons will change. Things will be different. So, yeah, so that's the good news. We are laughing. You know, the 3 bills that have been removed from the Bill 7, they are a game changer. And I have posted them on my page on Facebook. You can see them. And you can also watch Honorable JJ Banda's live. He talked a lot. And the other thing I want to talk about a lot is what Honorable JJ Banda said is like, you know, he talked to Valuwinda to say, Valuwinda, be a leader for PF. I mean, what's stopping Valuwinda calling everybody to unite? I mean, PF is the biggest political party, and I agree with JJ Banda what he was saying, really. It's like, PF, you are the father, or you are the biggest political party, but what is stopping Valuwinda from corralling everybody, you know? What is stopping them, you know? And now we can even start raising our eyebrows to people who have been saying that we are in the new UPND project. I'm just saying, this is my opinion. Because what is stopping Walubinda from bringing everybody together? What? Like even where PF, he has failed, you know. We see Bakam really making efforts. But Walubinda, who is the president, is failing. Why? Why? You know? And in life they say, if there is a vacuum, something will occupy it. So if Walubinda has failed, then let somebody do it. PF is the largest political party. So there should be some leadership, decisiveness. Things should start happening and moving and paturendera. Filajeje banda chilalanda. If interfere kusela popo tufikire mwaishwa. You know? Fifiro kusela. So Walubinda, we come to you. Bami pela 1 week kuliba JJ banda. Na inewini, I'm giving you 1 week. We are giving you 1 week. Otherwise, we start moving things. There is a brilliant idea where we have been, JJ suggested that the same team yaba OPA for UPND to get data on their status to win the 2026 election. The same team, they can tell us who the front runner is on the ground. The intelligence can do a report and tell us who the front runner is, and all the opposition should come to a meeting and be told Kwebati, OP intelligence is saying the front runner is Pumulos Tumbe. As a president, and you all rally behind me, thank you. I don't want to mention names, so that's why I'm using myself. I'm using myself because I don't want to mention a name. Okay? Disclaimer. So, JJ brought up a brilliant idea. I repeat. Let all the opposition, Freddie Membe, Abena Hari Kalaba, Makebi Zulu, Mundubile, everybody. Let you all get a consultant, use the same consultants. Actually, what JJ said, there are these members of the OP who have retired. Let's use these OP retired officials, send them to the ground, and let them bring us at least 3 names of the top 3 presidential candidates right now. So, for example, when they do this, if Pumulos Tumbeko is number 1, then they should all agree to say, since I want to rally for Pumulos Tumbeko, let us all rally behind Pumulos Tumbeko as a president. This is just for example purposes. I am not running in 2026. Don't quote me wrong. Okay? So if people say they want Pumulos Tumbeko, then let Pumulos Tumbeko be the national candidate in opposition. And anyone who opposes this in opposition, they should be exposed. Because if the OP goes and gets the intel nationwide to say Pumulos Tumbeko is the front runner among the presidential candidates, and the list is there, official list, intelligence, front runner ni Pumulos Tumbeko. So why should Emily Afurwa ngate front runner? Let's say Emily is also a presidential candidate. I don't want to use the names of the people who are actually in the race. So, if Emily and Overcomer, they are also presidential candidates with Pumulos Tumbeko, and then Pumulos Tumbeko is number 1 on the list, why should Overcomer get mad? Why should Sugar Plum or Emily get mad? No. All these candidates should be like, we're trying to support the Pumulo. Now, if Emily Balanda Tower, me and won't support Pumulos Tumbeko, I will be run on my own. That person who doesn't want to support the number 1 candidate on the list of the OP is trying to split votes. And we tell the Zambians that. It's as simple as that. It is as simple as that. We have to change this government so we can fix this country. Fix it the real way, not fix them. Not UPN, but I'm going to fix things. Buy them to fix her. In 2026, we are going to fix the problems, not fix people. Because UPND have come to fix people. Now, we in 2026, we are going to fix the issues, fix the problems. So this is my take, Mwemantu Bakwalis. Apapo tufikire, me, I agree with JJ Banda. We are all going to wait a week, and after a week, are reporting about to pay our OP. Ukaba number one or tukakonko yo wine. Ele ukakano kukonka number one udia twice to you need to mo. He want to split the vote. Because OP na ifuma report, intelligence report na ifuma, at number one nipu mulos tumbeko. So, why do you want to start knowing that you have no chance of beating me? It means now you just want to split the vote. And we are not going to allow people to split the vote. And if you are party number 2, why wakano kusupport number 1, we shall tell the whole nation, don't give your vote to this person. Uke minina batapale baka kuvotera. Ukakwata ama 0. Ukakwata ama 0 because we are all going to know the reason you are standing is you want to split the vote. Area shiryo mwebantu bakwalisa. On the presidential candidate, we must, by 2nd week of January, we have to have a name and we must start campaigning so that your candidate, you know, we need to hit the ground running. Because the other thing is we are not going to allow these people to change the election date. If UPND want to change the election date, they need to go to a referendum. The entire Zambia must vote in order to change that election date. You know, we need to sit here. We just can't watch these people to do whatever they want. Like we are babies, we are helpless. If we're today, our number, Munen Bill 7 yapta, our number chala bashani. No, let us challenge them. Let us tell them to say, no, you people, you can't do this. The election date is enshrined in the Constitution. So if you have to change that election date, you need a referendum. You can't select a committee of people to decide on 20 million Zambians. Even this Bill 7 Munangumule Ipishani illegal. There are consequences for you to start acting on that illegal bill. If you start implementing the laws on that illegal bill, muyishibire. Milandu mule panga. Milandu siiwola. So nafuma pona isa kulia shiria kwa nani kani oyu. Kangombe na lembe nkalata. Why he did what he did. It is a shame. Kangombe na chena abantu abengi. Na chena abantu abengi sana. Like in Achuapa call, Parliamentary JJ, how people were just, the hurts people feel. I almost wanted to cry, you know. And, you know, one comment, I think in my JJ, that if you're a politician, you are a father of the people. My followers. The people who look up to you. He's a member of parliament. So everyone in his community, in his constituency, is actually a father and mother to everybody in his constituency. So for Kangombe to come and say, I have to look after my children, what a shame. You are not a leader. You were pretending all this time. Niwe wachi sanguka, as Mama would say. For him to come shamelessly and say, I'm looking out for my children. What about the people who voted for you, gave you that opportunity to go and sit in that parliament? What are they to you? You give them a finger number, after wapita wabapela finger. It is a shame for Kangombe what he said really. In other countries, people like Kangombe, they are the one who are busy fighting for justice. They are in the forefront. Gen Z movement, Shan Yugo, Awa Iche Misepela, Ewa Koserepo, to fight for their friends. Not you yabuka wayamkulan defia bupuba. My children and my life. In fact, you are in a problems. Welcome, Badonoska and Virginia. I just want to say, these people who took a 3 million, they have shot themselves in the foot. Because now when they go to the constituencies, their constituents will ask for money, because in the public fund area. But I want to for MP. They already get remunerated from GRZ coffers. Now that 3 million came from a fertilizer company we hear. So the day they will go to the constituencies, fertilizer 3 million. So these people, they are going to be fugitives. Some of them will never even go back to their constituencies. Because once they see Kangombe Muriamu community yakwe, bakala ngakwali project chili outstanding, people will say to pay them peer to push a project. Why 3 million? They don't know that they have been set ni trap babikire. These people don't know that they have been set in a trap. Huh? They don't know what now about there. Partner babe now bapera 3 million. So they bakaya kudia. Back nganikumisho ko bafumine uya banda uya wasende chipuna chakwa nani wasende chipuna chakwa JJ banda. He has no shame. A freebie, newbie, I mean a newbie ero aingire mu parliament. He hasn't even settled into the chair. He's on the list of those getting. The man has destroyed his political career and he will never go back to Petauke. All the projects that are there, they will demand money from him. But the question is, are these people ready to release the 3 million to their constituents? Are they? The answer is no. But Donoska, the floor is yours. Hi, Virginia. Hi, by Josephs. Ah, where to Apupuruka? Yes. Apupuruka, no retreat, no surrender. Not to Pupuruka, no retreat, no surrender. Tie nayo, tie.
No. If tuakana, depression. Tuakana, we refuse depression. We refuse everything about tomorrow. Tuakana, in Jesus Christ's name.
Amen.
Depression yapa tuafikana guys ninakana okay ninakana imanga mali fokusumina mwala sumina fimweka batine vagina nakana depression vagina nakana ba Joseph.
No, I was feeling like that yesterday. Yesterday I was feeling so down. But now, listening to Pumulo, I feel relieved. I feel a bit better.
You know, Bagosti nakana depression nakana.
We are together in that we try kind
but Joseph, what kind of depression?
But will not allow it to
if we want depressive, then sit at work with depressive, we want to come along with. You want to move, Lord. Tiania patwa, is a tatualale. Okay, not to la conomba, still more to la tanta, la tanta in the pub. To la copantai, she.
Your father.
I'll let you by Joseph, my son.
Indeed, a ghost to your father.
Oh, yeah, I shall August.
So, Madam President and everyone, Virginia, Joseph, Mulishani, how are you?
My son, we are back. No retreat, no surrender.
So, it is so manje, Virginia, Moone. Even that's some number my own, and even Okupaninkania Bill 7, I wasn't even contributing a lot because my members of parliament never see one and parliament in Sapatozo bend na jacket yo juju. To swanga kale 3 million. Banalanga 3 million. Ero nikakana 3 million nzabwelera futhi kwambuvala vovala vojujuka. Na vovala vija vawino enzeli kuvala vija vovala vija vinawachepa masize. Automatically wakachipa parliament. Bazabwelera kwambuvala manager size ndiye vawine siwafuna.
But so, imagine a question, yakutitiza vote amela abantu bathi betray.
So, andiye bali kusiliza balwachina. It is so manje. Mawala wajama members of parliament wose mampombo wacha wakuma constituencies wale wanavotera bill 7. Chizawa vuta manje next year wakaenda kucha kuma constituencies kwao, especially ababenangu kali wajama bene bali ku stronghold bali safe. Manje ababenangu manje ababenangu members of parliament bali ukwina. Bazambo chita wakaenda chita campaign bazamba koza nje ija 3 million yamene munatenga tinanzera chipase nkoni no 3 million ija. These people, they are not going to be voted in, they are going to be booted out. Because by UPNG when they go the easiest to putting this out in my constituencies more. Yamene bill 720 rate. The first one has to UPNG is an advantage of UPNG. So those people they can be voted out by their own people in their own constituencies. It was a strategic move, but this one is given. Thank you so much.
But who are we going to replace with instead of, because if these people are going to be booted out, we need somebody who is not UPND. Because if people vote for UPND, then they are going to win with a landslide, and we don't want that. So now, what's the way forward?
Chirikuli ma voters wale wazakafuna kuenda kuvota. Nimeva mene wana mvela vowa after bill 7 ya pasa. So many waki wazakashita decide wazakafuna kuleta many waki wazakana wantu wamene tufunika kuvota tufunika muntu wamene ali loyo kulita sema votes wao.
August, can I concur with you? Oh, my dear brother. I think Malanda Mati ati chirikuli awaka mukuvota. August na mshapoto afika. Okay. Mone inela alichura. Okay, ishachuri sana. After conference. Because I knew what was going on. But August, if you remember, do you remember when we were talking about members of parliament, they were corrupt with money. Do you remember this information? Yes. So, August, I want to tell you, if I told you, somebody to cancel. And that's why I will never abandon my sister. This woman, she challenges me in many things. She does challenge me in many things. Okay. But he shows from it, he had a queen in a sack, and I'm Fiacula, cave to the Dakanama, anyway, so number, I don't want to talk about other people. Let me talk about this woman. Time back. August, we you remember. Wapumulo inenda la kafina abante shira diandife never pombo ibirima alangana birima abirima tabanya. No, my finger to abirimeri ingiri, they will just confuse confusion. We just cause confusions. So number, what happened was this. Money. Whatever's happened yesterday, I was a bit, I was not devastated. Even when I heard that Money at Tibiu Yapita, people were sending messages, we constitution Yapita with Shingoko numbers, they were showing the numbers. I was not surprised because of what happened even before. Here, colleagues who are watching us, you are watching us on this movie, on this platform, on this platform, we want it to be on record. We want it to be on record that we mentioned the danger which was there in enacting a law which was considered unconstitutional by the Law Association of Zambia, which quoted the judgment of the Constitution Court. Can you sing enough room, guy? Let me repeat. I was so cool, so calm, because we were talking about a constitution, a bill amendment, an amendment of the bill, which the Constitutional Court of the Republic of Zambia adjudicated as unconstitutional, or as the Law Association of Zambia null and void. Null and void. Ati, efo fiatampa fina kurungana. Takuli oku filea. Mchibe mbacha corporate. Kukorporate for turandati. If you mwatampa na kurungana takuli oku filea. So, eva Constitutional Court. So, ono nomba kwa ishile ya manomba. Imingala tushatampa. Kai wati tu our president akandeti watu wati twakulate mingalato. So mingalato chatampili mwe bantu wakolesi. But Ghost, I want you, if you want to quarrel pano, but Ghost, my brother, I love you because you speak your mind. And I want you to come here. If I make a mistake, come and fight me here, but Ghost, let's fight because we are doing it for the Zambian people. So number, every mingala to shatampile. Ati mingala to shatampati. What type of mingala to? Some MPs from the PF have disappeared. What? But yes, Father, some MPs from the opposition, they have disappeared. Where have they gone? We don't know. Nobody knows. The MPs who disappeared appeared on the voting day, yesterday, at Parliament. There is a minibus, a vehicle, which ferried all these people. It is on record. Twalimon, minibus, a black tinted minibus, a vehicle ferrying these people for voting. Colleagues, my colleagues here, now I UPN the most over to one up. Pali platform yako kumuro not wish when I'm when I'm over UPN the mulesa. What we saw is this. Voting was supposed to be done in the afternoon. But Ghost, remember this point. Voting was supposed to be done in the afternoon. But in the morning, there was a case Yava Kandila Namunia Zulu. Uko. Then they brought the case Urchero. And Brand Mundubi was there listening at that case. And then the Kuraku case could have said that no, Kukines could have Bapembela because there was the hearing to Parliament in the morning. Whereas, but God, do you know, India Parliament sitting was supposed to be done in the afternoon. But then, if I say we should chair in the morning, because in the morning there was a Concord hearing, but it's the same case. Yakwebati, Ngavarisa Yumfuru Chelo Concord, Baraka, Ama lawyers could Ngavarisa argue, and amongst the lawyers, quite a brand of Montubi, Kurakwari Celestine Candela, and the other lawyers, but why Savannah Brand Mundubi? I don't know Bakuria. Ukwisa Monati, contemporary norm by stage at afternoon. Baste idea law, but basa ile tolu chelo. Contemporary na law na kesi ya kudandika ku koti. Olo basala ndati. Apa basa vota, apa vota no kuvota umframe no medias. Apa vota.
Simultaneously.
Simultaneously apa vota. So para vota atia law court batumati law na ipitapa so balo basalanda ti umfwe balo basalanda ikesi tatwa iwombe atininshi atawe palifiti kesamwe yoko muna umfwe bwino palifiti yokusamwe yoko finshi fyashitike ukuba vota balanda ti yapita bill 7 so para yapita bill 7 ukuba wakoti balanda ti amakata sishani Pilato to asam
Our Judas, that is not what they were supposed to do.
no so no but if you say you shitika mwantu wakwana if you aisha inafo ndela ndati ineshi chulile inamusho nchichulile never bakumulo. I know my sister, I know you now you suffered yesterday. I know Ghost, my brother, you suffered yesterday. I know you. I have seen here the daughter of Zion. I have seen Z24 is here. But fighter in Shamish Wakwena. They been a mistaken, but in Shamish Wakwena. But I know what Joseph.
Kashu way from DRC.
Okay.
Kashu way.
Fighter. But Joseph, I know you, my brother. But Joseph, I know you. But Gina, I have to confess in Shamish, but I've heard your voice.
Verified.
Oh, okay. That's good. To fight and I'm wishing no. Okay, thank you so much. So Vagina, Vagina, only Vagina and
She's a regular. Balesa.
oh no, but
Bati bana bamunganda. Bapa show. Bana bapa show.
thank you very much.
Yes,
So,
she's one of us.
That said, what we are saying is this. I have to be sober. What happened yesterday, the constitution, the parliament passed a bill amendment which in its beginning was considered unconstitutional and null and void. Ine epona abafi mwalinji wa mwandu wa kwalesa. We want to speak for the rights of the Zambian people and the freedoms. We have to defend the freedoms of the Zambian people. The freedoms of Wakumuro, Vagina, Joseph, Ghost, Fighter, 24, Z24, daughters, and our Isawa, Stephen Ebokatusha Vasisha. So we want to defend their liberties and freedom of expression. Efo ndishira koine. Ofo njira pa ponse. Mwalansanga ponse nkafe kwa chini kansa. Na afi ponse fina afi ponse na afi ponse. But ponse ponja, I don't offend anyone. I want to speak the truth. So napa. If you catch TK, it still remains Wakumura. What was voted in Parliament was unconstitutional bill. Mwalanji pusha question, but Father, but is it according to you? And I'll answer you. It's not according to me. It's according to the Constitutional Court of the Republic of Zambia. And for that reason, Oasis could not present any comment. Lars could not present any comment. ZCCB, Zambian Catholic Conference Bishops, could not present any comment because the Nanikani Yadi unconstitutional. So what do you say, what do you comment because the bill was passed? and I went back to the same thing. The bill that has passed is an constitutional bill. So I cannot comment. Mwalanji Pusha, Father, can you comment on what is now the way forward? The way forward, I don't know, because I am not a person who propagate illegality. In empire legal, we are going to find a law which can punish Pumulo Stumbeko. By Joseph Ungawarfianya, we are supposed to go and find a law which propagates and give the punishment for Joseph's mistake, etc., etc. If Madoni Mpombo, Warfianya, can you find a law which can punish Madoni Mpombo for the case that he has committed? So, if we are going to defend Bonse, Northern Province, Western Province, Eastern Province, Northwestern Province, Southern Province, okay, in general, Copper Belt, Lusaka Province, Muchinga, Central Province, we are going to defend you. Injustice. We will come and will speak for you, because we hate injustice. I hate injustice. Zambia develops if we hate injustice, regardless of who commits that injustice. Now I leave my job, I come here and I speak to the Zambian people. Mapumulo, thank you for allowing us, for allowing me. We hate injustice and I will hate it. My minister, my member of parliament, Kangombe, member of parliament, Kangombe, I'm not going to spare you, my brother. United States of America, at the same place with Jito. The difference was like this. Kangombe, you were in the United States and I asked you a question on a live broadcast. Kangombe, you are with Jito. Are you not working with Jito? You said no. Kangombe Parliament, you voted together with Jito. You have disappointed me in first person. But I can assure you, Christopher Kangombe, you have disappointed the Kamfinsa constituency. And there are consequences for this, Kangombe. Get it from me. We are friends. You know me, I know you. You are going to pay the consequences, Christopher Kangombe, for the Kamfinsa constituency. Ndekweba Vechinka, Bamulenga compound, Luangwa compound, Ndeke, Odi Ndeke, Ndeke village, New Ndeke, Bonse, Kangombe, they are going to ask you for you to pay for your consequence. You have betrayed them. Christopher Kangombe, you have betrayed the people.
I'm live though. I can.
You have to
I'm live.
pay
I can.
for
Yeah, you
the
can come.
consequences of your betrayal.
Okay.
I don't hate you,
Thanks.
my brother.
Bye.
I don't hate you, but what you have done is unbelievable. Bakangombe is unbelievable. Until there will come a day when you are going to ask forgiveness to the people of Kamfinsa constituency, and you are going to say, sorry for what I did. We did not take you to parliament to speak for your wife, Christopher Kangombe. We did not vote you to go to parliament to speak for your children, Christopher Kangombe. We did not take you to Lusaka in Parliament to speak for your relatives, Christopher Kangombe. We took you to Parliament. I voted for you. I campaigned for you. I campaigned for you. In a constituency, you came to our parishes. Don't you remember St. Augustine Parish? The St. Paul, the parish in Ndeke village. Don't you remember Christopher Kangombe? Don't you remember St. Augustine Parish in Ndeke? Don't you remember Kumiseshi? Don't you remember Kukamfinsa? Christopher Kangombe, this is going to haunt you. Not because I hate you, because you have behaved very badly. And I'm speaking here in public to tell you the truth. Unless you are going to kneel down to the people of our constituency and say sorry for what you have done. You have betrayed the Kamfinsa constituency. Christopher Kangombe. You are very young, like Binwa Mkumpundo. Binwa Mkumpundo Munobe, look at what he has decided. To stay with the Zambian people. You are Christopher Kangombe. You have decided to be with Chito, your friend, and other people. Anyway, I'm not accusing you, but the Zambian people, the people of the constituency of Kamfinsa are going to hold you accountable. This is not a curse. This is a reality. You betray them, they will hold you accountable. And Hakainde Chirema Kangombe is not coming to your aid. Get this from me, my brother. President Hakainde Chirema won't come to your aid because he has already spoken to all of them. When you commit a crime, you are on your own. If Christopher Kangombe, you have committed a crime, Hakainde Chirema is going to leave you. You are on your own. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I think about you first, ni Vagina. Vagina, you can go ahead. Please share, please share. Thank you everyone for joining the platform. And you can watch the full videos on YouTube. Vagina, if you are ready. If not, I think...
I don't have much to say. It's just that it looks as if opposition is not organized because we don't have far to go. And, you know, sometimes I do wonder if these oppositions are doing it deliberately to give HH an easy slide, because what is going on for our oppositions, you know? So that is a worry. That is a worry, and this bill has gone through. What next? How are they going to organize themselves? And we need to have a clear leader, the way you were saying, Mapulo, what's his name again?
Don Oscar? Yeah.
No, Bandari Bakupetauka was listening.
By JJ Banda. Yeah, by JJ. Yeah.
You know, I feel like we don't have enough time. Opposition needs to come with a clear leader now so that we can all know who is going to stand against HH, because it's they're going to divide the votes, you know. And what is that? They've been paid backdoor by HH to be disorganized, you know. I'm wondering what's going on. You know, I'm suspicious, actually. I'm suspicious. Why is the opposition not uniting? Are they doing it deliberately to mislead Zambians? There is no opposition that seems to be ready to defeat HH. And the people of Zambia, by the way, the whole of November I was in Zambia. I did not meet anyone who is pleased with HH. People are upset. People in Zambia are angry and people are suffering. It is sad to see the poverty in Zambia. I was 1 month there. It is really sad. Ukamwenda street, it is sad. It is sad. It is sad. And people are angry. And people just want this man out. But what the people are saying is, who are we going to vote for? Because they seems to be divided. There is no clear leader here. Are they doing it deliberately? And the moment Bakebi Zulu came onto the scene, some people felt threatened. Some people felt threatened, like they have to get rid of this man, and you think, why? Why? As an opposition, you people, you need to unite then, So sometimes I feel like there's some people have been paid backdoor to mislead the Zambian people. That is just my thought. I don't have evidence, but I'm just thinking, why are things going that way in Zambia when the people of Zambia clearly want change? And what is so hard for the opposition to organize themselves? Yeah, that's my worry. That's my worry. But otherwise, the people of Zambia are just waiting for that day to go and vote, I tell you. The people of Zambia are angry. They are angry because this man scammed them by telling them lies. And the people of Zambia knows that they've been lied to and they want him out. They want him out. And they are so scared to speak up. I've never seen Zambians to be so scared to speak up.
Cyber law, mama.
Yeah. I've lived in Kaunda's era. I was a Kaunda child's era. I've lived from Kaunda. I've lived in all these presidents. But this one is the only president that people of Zambia are saying, okay, this cyber law, we are going to keep quiet, but we are going to speak on the day of voting. And the people of Zambia are angry. They are ready to go and vote for this man out. But who are they going to? That is what everybody was saying. Who are we going to vote for? So if people of Zambia are ready, what is wrong with the opposition? Why are they so disorganized? Why are they behaving this way? Are they being paid to behave this way? To give a clear slide? I wonder what's going on. I wonder. That's my worry now. Anyway.
Thank you, Virginia. Yes. So I think as much as we think the cyber law has disadvantaged us, we must think that in 1990 there was no cyber. We campaigned by word of mouth. So, this can actually backfire. This cyber law can actually backfire to UPND, and it has encouraged people to talk in closed doors, on kitchen tables, under the trees. They don't talk in buses, but people are talking. And on this, the candidature, I think it's a good thing that we are delayed to choose a candidate, because they would go after that candidate. But opposition, I think JJ's idea is the best. And if you're just joining in and you didn't watch JJ Banda, go and watch him. I'll just try to summarize to say what JJ has suggested. They use these consultants, intelligence, to go on the ground and give us the top 10 candidates. And JJ Banda bachilanda tukubika mu private. No. Once we have this intelligence report, we have the 10 top candidates. If Pomolos Tumbeko, and this is a disclaimer, I'm just using my name because I don't want to mention any politician's name. So if Pumulos Tumbeko is the top presidential candidate, then Zambians should be told to vote for Pumulos Tumbeko. Apatufikile, let's take matters in our own hands. We can't trust these politicians. They have been dilly-dallying, always quarreling, always fighting. Ama politics yapa media. Politics kuya ku Diamond TV. Politics kuya ku TV station. Politics ku panga video urelanda. Ama politicians na baluka ama content creator kwati nifwewe. You want to be a presidential candidate on the ballot, your job is to create content and post on social media. No. JJ Banda said it. You want to be a president, you are not fielding candidates in by-elections. That's a perfect opportunity for you to campaign. These people are not allowing people to hold rallies. So when they have a by-election, legally you can go and campaign. Why don't they team up and go and campaign? There are by-elections happening in the Zambezi regions. Opposition is shunning them. So me, I am with JJ. We are giving them a week. You know, 1 week fear. Intelligence report. You baka ipangefe na public. Nganine bopu molos tumbekone ukabapa number top 10 for a presidential race. Everyone start promoting my name. Chapwa. And the people will protect that candidate. Filafine, the people protected Hakainde Ichilema. The same way people were sleeping at Hakainde Ichilema's house. This is how people should sleep at Pumulos Tumbeko's house when she is the top presidential candidate. But Joseph, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much, Madam President. Indeed, you are on point. I've segmented my submission, I think, in 3 parts. The first part, I just want to speak on, the members of Parliament. Our members of Parliament, especially those that voted for Bill 7, it's very clear. We know right now it's water under the bridge. That those people, number one, they did it out of their own selfish ambition. They are short-sighted, they're short-sighted. They don't look, beyond the present time. What does it entail for the electorates? This comes clearly to us that, when we send these people, we don't send them for us. They go there for themselves and not for us. I think the voices of the people were very clear on social media, in churches, everywhere against this bill. So if there were people that were representing the people, they wouldn't have voted in support or in favor of this particular bill. Now that it has happened, personally, I was very, very aggrieved, the day when that news came through. I felt so helpless. But over the time, I took time to get to understand, everything, there is nothing that happens or catches God, off guard. Every detail of the happenings in this world, God understands them and knows them way before they even come to take place. One of the convicting things that came to me, to my mind, when I was actually trying to grasp, the things that have taken place and mostly the consequences that would follow forth. One of the convincing things that came so strongly to me was like, hey, Joseph, I want you to understand I'm God who is in charge. I choose kings and I remove kings. That is God. He chooses the kings and he has the power to remove them. That is how limited man is. And he says, sometimes I do allow these schemes to take place because there is no one that has the power to stand up against me. What I decide is what is final. What he decides is what is final, not what man decides. Right now in Zambia, we are in despair. We do not understand. We're people that have come to a place where we do not have hope. But one of the things that is taking place right now politically, you understand that there's always a reason to why we are facing what we are facing. This is, number one, we understand that this problem, especially what is taking in the place in the opposition, is what President Hakainde Hichilema has specifically done to the Patriotic Front. You know, what is done, yawakwati muntu aisaitira fenshimu, you know, pabantu ero basalanga n'abasunga balefene noku abababutukira oku. That's what he basically did. That wound was too much. It is a wound that can only heal when Hakainde Hichilema has left power. That is for PF. That is for PF. And you understand that PF, being a political party that is, I would say, the biggest, it was literally carrying everyone along. So the disturbance of Patriotic Front has made it very, very difficult. Then the third part also that has contributed to this, I blame actually people that are actually, you know, heading or leading PF. Whenever you have situations like this and you have a clear mind that you have a government that will never allow you or respect you in any way, I think taking preventive measures is very, very important. And what PF should have done is to quickly go for a convention, have a legitimate leader that people ascribe to, respect and honor legitimately. But that has not happened. Nevertheless, my submission to all of us that are listening here and my panelists that are here is, let us not despair. This has happened. It has happened. We cannot reverse. But sometimes certain things are permitted. We were speaking the other day to say, you know, whether this thing goes through or doesn't go through, I think at the end of the day, Zambians are the winners. Zambians are the people that win. Right now, you'd see the speaker dance, you'd see the MPs celebrate and everything, and they go on social media, say whatever they want to say. To them, it appears it's a victory. But anything that is passed without the consensus of the people is never a victory. It is, you know, an oppression, a repression to the people and nothing else. And as long as you do not have the will of the people, your conscience is never free. And one thing that I'm really so much convinced of, I'll say this and I'll say it without favor, I know that a leader has been given to us. A leader has been given to us, and since this is God's project, Mwemena Zambia, very much to understand it, Zambia is a project of God. That declaration that Chiluba made, that covenant that Chiluba made over the nation of Zambia as a king, as the scripture says, blessed is the nation whose God is Lord over that particular nation. So for me, this is God's project. At the end of the day, there will be victory, and the victory will be to the Zambians and not to the politicians. Our leader has already emerged. I have no doubt. I have felt it. I have seen him. He may not be appealing to some of the people, but so it was with David. He wasn't the most appealing and pleasing person, most vocal or what, but you would see from his humility, you would see, you know, even from what he did when he faced Goliath. Everybody thought, who is this one? What can this one do against this person? This one is a giant. So they are speaking today. Hakainde Hichilema is a giant. Who is this individual that you think can face this person? It can't. No one has the capacity or ability to face this Goliath. But a leader has been given. And I'll tell you, this leader, all right? This leader is Makebi Zulu. Those of you that are doubting, get to your knees, have an understanding, let God give you the revelation. That is what I wanted to tell you. So those of you that are doubting and do not understand where we are standing on or what is obtaining right now, the truth of the matter, a leader has been given to us. I thank you.
Thank you, Brother Joseph. Niwandani wa Ghost mwakamba kudara. fighter.
Matuma Banjo was say, we know. I think if on a land in an apply push or Murian Jasuka Bantu the form quite a clear picture. I want to quit to Zambia to Murula. Ushi, Ulu Patikisha, Abikala Chalo. Barandi Vita to the fire. Umitatina Muchisongo. Walquata Pimfumu, Edu Patisha, Chinkin Senda Titi, Pakafi. What day if dictator, thank you, thank you, number one, Chonga dictator. Edu Kabiri, Ushe, in young from Nishi, Rabantu. We tasha Muchisu Yadi Quatumushi, Yadi Sungumushi, Abadania, Uneroti. Uchifungu nomba kwadi ba ero dichisi na nomba kwadi ba is an evil king. Evil king. Yeah, so number 1 wabika dictator, number 2 wabika evil. Number kwise kuli chimbi ushia ulia ubepo ufi kabepa mwimine ngasa puta nyobufia ba amiebo bonzima wala papa fimu ala fuma fina ntula balanda mutisungu tulatema goosebumps kwenda chacha chino yalira kachibufi mwitati nani Elia afumshepli wishi satana ya bantu satana nikabepa mwenyinine tuwabika mwewo atatukwete ntunguru shire tutungura ku Zambia muno twabutukira mu DRC twalikala chawama kuna ikala na kurukwini ku DRC nomba opona litemwe chalo cheso na litemwe chalo cheso katwalike okulanda sori mwachira umfoma depression nchiwa muli kuulayo ko tusuno tulachitako ngabantu ngatwaloka bala kwata ko depression muleta bevirafi ninga kwa kama kumwafuma kubanzi mwabutuka ku mwapo pama planet fitness yapo mwabwira ko firafi bantu chishi evotushi para fighter tuli ma fighter ife yo lemba fya kwat fighter ife kulala boy uletu boy katulala awa faza ni sofi bwana alamwe bantu bakwalisa ukuvala ero kabiri chimbi niji umwana ngalelira akasembe nangwalelira efupa wewe efupa eri la contoramen wewe efupa eri la contoramen akulalira finebu efupa eri paka fingo nkemo umutoto bon maro efupa eri la contoramen wameno yotala posta na chibona tini mutoto umutoto umutoto ni bon maro njwe so umwana nga mwasa mpere fukuru ala kokotishala kokota ibino lyapoka po ukamwe bashana tubuli chinkula tawali omfoto ali kwebere baraba mbosi baba kuzambia balya kale bambirira ukulirira obutungulu kale omo mwabera lesa nankwe alanga tina mwewe lekeni tumuperi olumwinga muno umuntu wakwe ofu bwaba chishinka umonyo umuntu wakwe chishinka wanti twali abengi fu bale support y'umuntu iyo alalanda wino iyo ali chefya iyo kanshi iyo mwana wabene chabana mwakuti twali abengi wali na ba TV bakwetu nomba ba TV bakwetu ma porn stars baku example nomba ono mundu ngambo dege mwefunga kapumbwe takwaba ma porn stars ma expert nomba Nabalelanda pa baletuuka ila myaka ishishi bantu ija na bale bambia ti banani bachipakupaku bale bachi nga baletuuka pa balependa lesana ngwala mukalamba lesa ebere olelenu fina babishamu balaye babantu ifi ekendi bapere obutungulushi mwebo wa PF n'abanenu alieni lungu soika lyoko mwaya muwera n'okumwera owe twalaba n'entambi atatuwera bakalamba nangwa lufyanya shana atuwera bakalamba itipo lyayingira bakateeka bayisa abo balateeka kubufi number 1 ifyakuchita number 1 ifyamumvisolo number 1 tapava pona nguchimo tutava mapundapo ichiri chonzi chatika kuzambia timanani walikuluma chiyonu wakateka manani walikuluma chiyonu wakateka ichiri chonzi chatika kuzambia nimanani walikuluma iyonu wakateka kuchitumbi iyonu wakateka kubi useveni bayashitava ichi uchitumbi vaya tuntumula akakepi akakavanga matava ya munani kani asiri matya kamunti mwauna muntesa kwayo uwapula kuletu wafumafuweku wabati tunyeshia
awe turanda ifata kantondi
tuntondi kamalisho tunto awakuna buye
I think the best description kambuma
mwafika bantu tumbuma etu ya mukuiva olupya lwabene abene nabalala evira vyachitawulya mu lumendo yokuyayiba ebipepala vyabene bamugumpya ero bawonawula ekyalo bantu okukonawula ekyalo ulya muntu kwabona ali bumbere kw'emyaka 5 katishinga nori trepe manga kesa apita file fwa ibumvya yayiseho tinga chitawuli tikawombera kukule tome. I just don't want to be like abagamba bantu bakasonso bena bala batu physical nga baliranda na kufesu bya buli apano
kapusuka tababa
yo fine twala ndazo kana pusumukati unatalinga matongola because you can
Otatika puse my brother
una ule chalo muri uli omusango iyo ero ababa lumendo inali mngabati bali kwete dignity shirafinenga nabesa balelanda beneka ngombe tuli barolesha pasibiyu twali nabo abalumendo
ripoti kangombe ni musula kangombe ripoti
ghost ya chisala ghost ya chisala ndabuno sana anyway babu chushi chakafusa kuti nalanda tafume sana kuchushi bantu wawishi bali kwete kuti ndalama nombanga mwayafu mafine nsapato ishabenda ghost ya chilanda bwino sana mwasa ishiyo kufuala masuti mu parliament mwaishiwo kulyo bwali bwa free ku parliament moteo mwaishiwo kukongola malandi kuza mu parliament alabula kwasi.
But my brother, I don't think you should, because there are people who are suffering but they have good character.
Mwabantu bakwa fishing kwena apona na sumina kwali bafwe njushi
Fighter. There's something that you have to know, you people. Listen, wacha bantu amene banakula ko monga mali mwakambira bantu banakula ko tiwachukwa ku family ija family yamene ili bulima abantu banajala kupendera makolo ndarama. Those people, they are not easily driven off by money, but just think about 3 million Zambian kwacha rebased, that is 3 billion. What can change? It can take your lifetime. It's not easy to refuse that such amount. And a lot of people, they know that they are not going back to parliament. Do you know 3 million?
No, what you are saying, no, I agree with you, Siwa, There are some things effort doing around that way now. Now they come to for example for him. Waliba ababalumendo nga bakwata kutuma contract bakwata tundama shanshani balikwata bakashina abana balechula nabo eromba sawa pera ka contract na kumaini bakwata olupia tafyo nga bakwata olupia ero nomba me bambi amen kwera yafu mumenzo yakukira pampumi apa ere balalo leshafikia ichire piliwula kweba ati bala sula nga bali kwetia bakasho bachunire nabo ni bali pimisha pamela baba sula abale bachishira na ile nshimbi yambabula baba sula nomba bali abachite experience imibiri mbia isakwe yi itumona pa social media yi bala se experience kula kwa tabana kashi batatu babiri kukopa belt kuisa bonse bali kwa tama girlfriend eronga bakwate kwati bala balumendo badabambyo bunayishi babajanja balumbuleshi nabati bukulanda kuumbesha bikanche wakushama ama minerals ya kunanikani ya ku community aso amuna batatu acha kula bombe shafi wasa wachengelesha wala bumuntu wakulire nango owaikala nangwe washitisha fyonze mkwenda ukamuchendende mwaba malwele nemfwa ififi abalumendo aba 3 million wakamba bazoona ghost stuiziba but 3 million nenebo naligenda kwati abalumendo abagesa chula bengi neneka 3 million ngakwa kasita movie finante mwana nani kane na VX kasita movie VX kasita mwana iPhone Pro Max ngasule na kuyapwa nomba wali bali mu walolesha abantu bosendere ufuire wabanga captain wa Chombo mwalishiwe Chombo ni ship ichombo ngachambo kulabunda captain abo wala kufuma afiri afini abantu mugati uli abalumendo batulangire bulya uwele kabiri buntuntu nomusebanya beka bantu bali abengi mukamvinsa ababikiri amaka muri ulya mu lumendo bali abantu abengi abakoloji abakalamba mukamvinsa muri amwali babantu abasitalitaya akali abasitalitaya akali abasitafetumayanda ukuchitari live pali nanikani pali renti imoni murenti ififine ifi abanga abapatiri bapone namo iyo mulesa mukulepoka ko ubunga chira mwishi mwasapuka ko munani kucheji nomba nga wasachita figifu bachitire ushe imikalire yabali abakalamba muri constituency ikabashani ifine wafana mpombo wachirandati ala there are consequences muchende mwali ba consequences tapa uvuma muchende wino fiyo bafe fintu fili kuwala na ngukufwa ifi vyachitire abalumendo aba ulya bwali muchende bulya basa kuli bamayo baneli muti abale wongesha
kanabe samu twali mu kusondolwera
enkwayi bamayo baneli muti nalilande kona mayo ndibiri bana mayo noma mwalambu kula tupiro mwinso Mungu fikishe bwino nchile tukana kabiri nchile pontaro kabiri nchile mibika panchi bana mayo twali michindika lo twali mibika pa Mungu uko afya kulipo wakwe bati bana mayo ngatwa mibika mfufuru ni mumu alatushitishia
our brother independent
na isampuishe mayo mwala chita defendi fwe molo twale kula very good example na la bipira fie umwana oli wonse nangu wabula fye olupiwa mu lupola nangu wamushina tamwa kumfugadira ni tata wonse bati mayo nishi it's the trust from birth oyo twakwata muli bana mayo nga wakula waupa wakwata omukashi ufire watisa trust omukashi obe ebona ngu kamukachitika walwala watashani ero ngakwali babantu abapeti ni bashidada muntu efe pano alwele fya kama muntu efe no tomwe ntumina na phone nebo ni ndwala tomwe zara mkumbona uko ntumina phone musha kunchito you know why? It's because we trust you women, we admire your care, we just love everything about you. No manga to ambo kula bibika mfufulo kale to ambo kwende to na mali ngeni mfufulo. Why? It's because traditional and ambayo bali kwa tashani naturally fie bali kwa takea bana mayo fie mungu fiawa fie bali kwa takea
and stand katika mbeko na hivyo kuna
lazima Roma mwali ya befu Roma so mkawela Roma mwele Roma mbani kaide zote kuja
na ku blaming awonse mazumai
ikaimi
hapa wasitapera
to blaming alini Roma ila ulampando nuku ngakwala
amene mukamba bizarengesa kuti mazumai wasazistankiwa but what is important is
mvani amai mvani zamene nikamba nezakuyazimai.
Let me conclude 1 minute. Vamdana.
Behavior munga ila ya amai aneli muti. Behavior munga ila ya vice president ila. These are two big positions in our land. Wala tufunika kuona yerela siku vina vote asimai kuwapanga tiyai mwe mungasungelini wantu. Because we trust our women and we trust women so much. This is why we say let us have women in all positions, in these big positions. Because a woman like that cannot sell the whole country. Platform
disappointed us.
Ndombolo ya solo. Kwasa. Ndombolo ya solo. Baisa kwasula. Ukwisa fuma kudi, ukwisa shinguluka floyo, nsevale kwasa fie. We don't behave like that. You know, lousy women, we are very well respected women. I don't know.
No, I'm not in Senga.
Niwa sister wako akasongo.
If we bakushina takwabulira ati tata wonza tuliave mayu all of you mugamba ti mayu why is because what created na wana mayu. That's why we trust wana mayu, but we are not going to have a person who is going to destroy our country like Nelly Muti.
Thank you. If I'm another fighter one, but Nelly Muti, vote of no confidence. We must remove her from that parliament. Eh?
Yeah, we have to.
The evidence is there, but eh?
Let's ask for a vote of
that woman, we need a vote of no confidence and remove her. She's a shame to our womanhood and our and the parliament.
And this goes to both men and women. It's all about having a good character and the fear of God. And the
Okay, abapwishisha okulanda kuti bachita drop tuleteko bambi. Thank you.
And the compassion for the people. It's not about women. That's why tikamba tikusanke tikufakeni to be leaders whatever in government. But the people that's supposed to be there, like Sister Bella and the women who has the fear of God, they are not there. That's why HH put those Jezebels there.
No, they are there, daughter of Zion. No,
they don't have the fear of God.
No, because, no, you must, let me explain to you about daughter of Zion. The Baneli Muti, Nabaleva Mangala Zalomis, they have been lawyers, Baba HH, from way back. So that's why today I need government, my friends and family, you know. Whoever is in HH government, there is a connection from way back. Ba ishibana kale terero.
Okay, good to Alanda Komgwai.
Alekani batwali leba daughter of Zion. I just wanted to correct her because she was saying that women are there, but I just wanted to correct her to say ba ishibana kale na ba HH. Those people, their relationship goes way back. Thank you. Go ahead, my daughter of Zion.
Thank you very much. But you know, the Bible says that can two walk together unless they have agreed. So these people, they are, you know, they have the same spirit, evil spirit. That's why they behaved that way, and that's why he planted them there to support him to be passing all the evil bills like the way they have done with Bill 7. It's not about you. Oh, now we should maybe think Bakazi Swanga Garemu government. No, we have good women.
Sinagamba to Bakazi Swanga Garemu. Umwenso udina like mwamba kuyo.
We have to be afraid of both.
Daughter of Zion and Fighter, I think we were following the debate. The Fighter didn't say women should not. In fact, the emphasis should be what Nelly Muti has actually portrayed.
Yes.
We've been on this platform, I think, Madam President, if I remember very well, when this issue just started, you did mention that Madam Muti is portraying a very bad picture of us women, you know, looking at the position that she's taken. So this battle that seemed to be coming forth, Daughter of Zion, I don't think maybe you got him out of context, but clearly he was saying what those women have actually portrayed is not okay. He made emphasis on the fact that, you know, our mothers, we hold them in high esteem and we expect better from them. I think I heard him say things in that line. Your father, maybe you heard him right too.
So, have we cleared the air? Welcome, Babella, the Angel G, myself, welcome. I don't know who's next. Nachfumapo. Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah, I'm quiet.
I just need a few clarifications. Because first of all, we all know to say Bill 7 is an illegal bill that wasn't supposed to be in Parliament. Now that Zambia has passed an illegal bill, okay? Illegal. Where is Zambia going to next? Because in short, everything that will start happening now is going to be a child or a product of illegality. What I mean is this. If you are under, if you have the Bill 7, next thing, delimitation, okay? To say, based on what Bill 7 said, delimitation. How long is that delimitation going to take?
That's question number one. Number two, suppose that delimitation gets to take 3 years. Does that mean the current government, the crop of MPs, the parliament, and everybody is going to be in power for that 3 years, waiting for the delimitation to be done, waiting for the expansion? Because from what I've gathered so far, there's going to be 100 seats. From this Bill 7, the product of Bill 7, there's going to be 100 seats more parliament that need to be created for the 100 people that have to come. That 100 coming from 55 of our constituencies, then plus another 45 only women, youth, differently able. Parliament, yes, we equate 156 seats. So they have to create space. I don't know how they are going to create space, whether it will go for redesigning of the whole or what. That is money again that will be required to do that. Then in proportional representation, I don't understand it very well. I will need somebody to enlighten me. The next voting, Pandu, I don't know whether we're even going to vote in 2026. The next voting thing that is going to come, who are we going to be voting for? Are we going to be voting for a president, or we're just going to be voting for a party, or are we going to be voting for an MP? How is the voting system now going to be? Because this is new to Zambia. But otherwise, all in all, this illegality that has happened, Bill 7, which was illegal, but Constitutional Court for the disappointment, my father, and for me, I'm not even going to ask for forgiveness when the MPs say forgive us. I will only accept their apology if they are going to reverse what they've done with Bill 7. If you are it's easy to say I'm sorry, but we should now Chimona forever, why are allowed? Why are allowed? Now we shall not go to Kashana for I'm sorry. So unless these guys reverse what they have done with Bill 7, that is when I personally will be ready to forgive them. Otherwise, I just seek the clarification. Bill 7, how are we going to be doing the voting? Number one. Then how is it going to be done? You have to include 100 new seats in Parliament. Those are the things that I seek clarification. I submit, moderator.
Thank you, Steve. So, for me, I don't know if somebody else can come in. But if you're Munandi, then you can come in. But I couldn't understand that there is no sorry after death. We are done with them. Okay? They have already betrayed us. They have slapped their constituents in their face. You know, like if I don't know Mwachilanda, you know, kusenda vena Zambia. Once you become an MP, you become a mother and the father of a constituency. So how can you be an MP and say they have to take care of my family? You know, Kangombe is exhibited the most childish behavior of an MP I've ever seen. He would have saved his face if he had been quiet. Not Filefi Achilanda. It's like on top of what he has done, Abika Ponokula Tukakula Salula Ema Abantu Abena Zamba Wonseatu Tukana. After Paka 3 million. So Kangombe Arimuchibe, they are Kayaku constituency, Wakaya Mupinda 3 million. And this is a message to all of you Zambians. Ngana Mwishiwati MP when Napok MP. Ngai Sangakuri project Kumukonka Tupere MP walipoka 3 million. Give us the money, we finish the project. Because that money is public fund. It's the corruption money. So if you MPs don't even want to face the law on this 3 million, it's better you surrender these 3 million kuma constituency. Pakuchinga twaisa mkumitwala kukakukoti. Mukalanda tawe ile MP ile naritwala ku constituency. I did this or this. If you are a clever MP, take that 3 million to your constituency. Inga wadi MPA yani shapwa. Amena kangombe file balena ndabale ponta no ponta kutumpo ko kangombe. Kuchwale katwa kwa ebe fibiata se who's the next yap? Before she like to move on, let me finish. Uyuka ngombe kuchale ka walande fibini pamwera pan. But kutumpa we shall call you out. If yama ili
sorry. As you finish that, I want you to add this and explain, because we haven't tackled the fact that money they are saying has come from a private company. What is the interest of that agro business?
It's corruption. Ngaena a private company kuti afunye MPs kuingisha ma MPs who are public workers.
Bakumuro stomeko palishi mpia. Kamu efona kalipira elefon kalipire pali my member of parliament Christopher Kangombe. Omale umfa kwa pa. Efona toka. Mwewa ntine ifeta to I don't accuse anyone. Pali Christopher Kangombe na I have come and I will mention his name. Neshi landela no kalipande kalipa. Why? Christopher Kangombe, the member of parliament, want convince constituents. Kurakitu. Now Christopher Kangombe, Ali Yamukuta, Abula, Ata, Shio, CDF, Akanshi, Ineta Twaishi, that Kansha de Wombana UPND. The Twaishi.
You are so doubt.
John said he, Aturangat, Ali Wombana UPND.
Ah.
Yo. Nimpanga kali skulu, nimpangeshe, nimpanga kali kliniki. Christopher Kangombe, I'm challenging him. Ile nesa pa, nesa pa platform. Akese pa platform to speak with me. To shanye.
He's a public servant. Kutumpoko. Wapoke MPH, yo, I have to take care of my family. Iwe, talk to your parliament, you could issue to Anatole.
Nachita volunteer. Mwewa akwebati yo mule mufyenga awe shan tek mufyenga kweba mutumine ku parliament ku Lusaka okumufunya ku kamfinsa mwewa shaishwa kamfinsa wakitwe kafyue river apa okuya nomba abaponsi pali mulenga compound Luangwa Chamboli Luangwa, Ndeke, Odi Ndeke village.
Paka fiwe palianga mle ingira mkitwe, paka fiwe river.
Yes. Yon say, I can't in constituency, you and up way. I don't know, boy, you bendo. I panga bot masculu, if you say for a land that tea, in the womb bench. Nobody low, not lero, Milo. And why she ran that tea? Yonse ile ishtwale bomba teyabe na Zambia nangu teyabe na Kamfinsa constituency ile ishtwale bomba yakupekanya umukashi wakwe na familia yako pakwati wekale bwino ichechi nkalipe ina pa platform njebeni konga nindu fyanya babela wela muli apa na bonse myself bonse apa muli apa ina chicho nkalipe ichakweba ati Christopher Kangombe achaile kurusaka pakuwombera pabakashi bakwe na familia ichicho nakana ine nikana kanshi wanje bere
yazanda
iwe Kangombe nga wanje bere ati ba father njebeni kwa bantu bamvotere bantu ndefaya Kasakamene, Abakashwandi, Awana, Kansakuwe, Abantu Kangombe. Me, I told the people to vote for you. Don't you understand? Inebo. Na diebe na Abantu Kangombe, Rwanda, Murobe, Kudi Nanika, Kudi Mpondo. Ati Wala Wombiravan, Tequaranda Kangombe. Halfway, it's Jeno Kalipira. You are going to pay for it. You will pay for what you have done. I'm telling you, I'm not kissing you, but I'm telling you the truth. Christopher Kangombe, you will pay for what you have done to the Zambian people. You will pay. tapwa naleka bantu kuti natukana naine wina pamene apa kuti natukana lobashireko kutukana tonalanda ti iwe kang'ombe you will pay for what you have done to the people who
Kamfisa. Yes.
Yes.
Mutagi ngeni mureteni kuno kang'ombe ala we muntu na urufyanya wabika pono kula ponta.
I sent you something on WhatsApp. There is an MP who was talked to. If you could play that video, but
we muntu na urufyanya instead you pete muchira wamba no kula ponta. Ala, who's the next one? Pali ababela wela. After was Stephen mo ababela mwe wali next. Go ahead.
The ones that we take their voting battery for Ikaraba.
Oh, okay. So, okay, like if you're on Jishibe, so if you're on Jishibe, this bill, yeah, 11 clauses were there, 11 clauses. So out of 11, never funyako ya tatu, and to let totela, kuriba Garin Kombo, Nabalangisani Zulu, they worked hard in that Parliament Select Committee. They knocked down the most dangerous bills which would have led us to dictatorship. And the bill elbatile knockout ni article na chifile mbapa article 52 6A and B iliyabana ndati yama by elections takwabe umuntu nga achita baba disqualified or achita resigned. So the by elections will continue. And also na ilia article ya kwebati Parliament will dissolve on the day before elections never funyako. So the Parliament and government will dissolve 90 days before election. Good job. But if you are for mainly kufola. So now abashire mpia shene mpia ma MPs bakara fola until 12 August. Mama neni ababa mpia. You really sign an evil bill so you can get paid until 12 December 12 August when most of the Zambians are just scrounging to survive. And then another bill which the change is Nalaba. By elections continue on both. Na ilia kuchita hand pick. Ilia kubatinga kwa by election instead of nomination bakalashita hand pick MP ukumubi kapo. So na ilia na bafunyako. So tuatotela kuliba Gary na Balangisani Zulu na ba Oasis Foundation and all the people who were there, but Gary was instrumental. So our democracy is still intact. So the parliament is still intact. So ama MPs ingabale mona kwati bakala batsonta piati iwe waba parliament balobedia uma because somehow God intervened and spoke to the people in that committee, and they managed to save those 3 critical clauses which were really going to really affect our democracy. But on the delimitation of those 55 committees, we are still waiting to see, because the election date is enshrined in the Constitution. And that is that 130, they can't just take a select committee to change the election date of the Republic of Zambia. That is a matter they have to hold a referendum. So we shall see if another illegality is going to happen. But for me, what I can advise them is, since they want to delimit, let the elections go ahead, and then maybe they can delimit after the election and hold by-elections in those areas they are going to delimit. I think that's the easiest way moving forward. Let them not tamper with this 2026, because postponing the election is like cheating. If they are going to change this election and hold the election based on the current law they have passed in Bill 7, that is cheating. We have to go to the election based on the current constitution and let them implement whatever they can add their MPs after we have voted on August 25th, 12th. I submit.
Madam President, let me add just where you are there. I think if you followed what the UPND have been saying, they are saying that they are not going to hold the elections based on the current constitution, but they are going to hold the elections on the bill that they are trying to pass. So the most likely of having elections postponed is there, because the limitation to be done within this short period of time, it's not an easy job. You need to understand the processes that are involved, and even in the bill itself, the processes that need to be done is quite.
They need at least a year to do that, you know. They need at least a year. But I know the UPND have their wishes. We can say if wishes were horses, but we shall still remain on the truth and tell them to say, you cannot change the election date. We have to go to a referendum to change the election date. We have to go ahead as what the Constitution demands. But if they change it, if it's another illegality, they are going to add illegality on it. We can't control what they do, but we can just tell them, like they've been warned, this bill is illegal, they will implement it. You know, they are doing everything illegally. What can we do? We can just see them, sit and watch themselves implode, because the day of reckoning is coming.
Just in the same vein, if you look actually, when they were, there's something that the Concord passed this morning, and if you look at the judgment that Mr. Kalimi passed, you would laugh. And like the way you were saying, there are illegality after illegality. They say, oh, Oasis Forum, Laz and some people said, let them halt the enactment of this law. What does the Concord say? No, they cannot halt this because they've been taken by eventuality. No. Which eventuality when the courts were supposed to hold this thing? Because you said it's an illegal, it's unconstitutional, and now we are the contempt of court, which was before the house, the parliamentarians. And then you come and say it has been taken by events? No, that's illegality after illegality. These UPND don't respect the law, which is very, very sad. So, for me, we really don't like. Sorry, I just wanted to add one thing about Kangombe. Sorry, I know you're wondering why everybody's talking about Kangombe. People are talking about Kangombe because the way he carried himself in Parliament, like Binwe Mpondo, he always brought issues, debated on issues up to, you know, where we say, this is the best debate.
In soccer. In soccer.
And then you go and tell us to say, I'm here to support my family, and then that, well, if I'm chased out of that, will the party stand with me? Who took you there in the first place? It's the party, PF party, that made you go there. And then today you say, where will the party be? I don't care about PF and everything. Let them do all those things. At the time of voting, we should remind these people to say, it's time to vote. Can you go and ask your wife, your children, and yourself to vote for yourself so that you go back to Parliament? Let the people who should have been the one who should stood for not vote for him, because those are his family. The entire constituency, that is his family, plus his own family. Together they make a bigger family. Just come and tell me that my family, and so at the point of voting, please, the people of Kanfinsa, tell Kangombe to say, let your household vote for you. We are not voting for you.
My angels, my dear sister, what you have said, my angels. On Kangombe, we are talking because it from our constituency. But I hope Kangombe is not a thief. I wouldn't say that he's a thief, but I'm saying Kangombe has betrayed this one. Me, I'm from his constituency, and I'm speaking this. He has betrayed me. So when I say Kangombe has betrayed me, who can pinch a constituency? I can go to the court of law. When Kangombe says, okay, the people, they're accusing me of betrayal. Yes, I will come to the court of law and I will testify that you, Mr. Kangombe, you betrayed me. My family, my brothers and sisters, my family members, Bonse Kangombe, Imwe, you did not even come to the funeral of my brother. I told you, Kangombe, and you, what you have done, Kangombe, yesterday, you will see as if I'm your enemy. As if I don't hate you. Kangombe, you have hated yourself. Yourself. Elio, tiesto mwachita. Mwafyenga abantu abalanda. Abantu abalanda, ebo tulandira ko efu yonse fye. Kangombe yo walikuwa tenda lama. Iwe Kangombe abantu bali kutukensele. Umfwaili ashi. Bali kutukensele. Awe father bali kutukensele pantu nebo. Inene bo MP. Ero nomba kabidi nomba bala. Iwe Kangombe. Pale kwa fwedi shako. Mwimutukensele. Ninchito fyale bomba. No mbele wasa isarelo. Walanda ati. Iya yonse nchito wale bomba. Yonse nchito wale bomba. Wale faya kubumbira omukashi wobe n'abaana bobe. Ishi ensele. Ishi ensele ishi kalamba. Esho watukana ku bantu. Inende kweba Kangombe walishwa namba ya ndi. Walishwa fyonsefe wakwata. Ukantumine ukanjibe bapombo. Ninchi mwalandisi pa bantu. Na kweba pa bantu. Ndelanda pa bantu hapo. Kangombe. Esho wachita chavipa. Chavipa. Watuka abalanda ensele. Watuka mukamfwirwa ensele. Watuka abana banshiwa ensele. Iwe walanda pachuma cha mukashi wobe. Pachuma cha abana bobe. Pachuma chobe Kangombe. Fyonse chesho watukana. Elio ine. Nalakweba. Nalakwebela pololi. Panti fyesho.
Yes, Mom.
Fyesho tolanda pali iwe Kangombe lero. Efitika chitika kuri wonse wae mumpi. Lekeni nande nomba. Wapumulo mpale nsambu. Na papatu.
Landeni chikabiri mwari muvotera muntu wenu namikana abika abakashina abana kuntanji.
Bazambumbu mwira mushamu nikabwalala mwiranda.
Umuntu wakuisa pamwera ati abakashina olumbula kona banyina. Ngachi lumbula banyina na bawushinga na chimukwatira respect. But umukashi waya upo mwana kashi. Ewo mwana kashi wabika kuntanji pama Zambians. You are getting hefty paychecks. Aba Zambian barechura barelala mumfifi. Yena alikuwa tama sola panganda patulelanda Kangombe. He has solar, he has gensets. Because of the Zambian people. Today abika mukashi wakwe kuntanshi. Ngachilanda kuna banyina na bawishi, I would have respected him. Uyo wini wa mukashi wakwe akamubutuka no kumubutuka.
Inchalande for the panga kadiskuruka kundeke village Kangombe ko G section. Ala nga watuko apo turandira mwira tukawa patiri nga watuko mpatiri bareshi bafyonse ifwe wotureshi bafyonse Bakangombe mwere kundeke village ku G section mwapanga kadiskuruka na fyonse mwafumoko Mwakodi ndeke. Mwaya panga pala pamapiri stage dio. Pamapiri. Mwaya panga akalani kane. Kalaka yo. Turefa panga wantu. Bade bomba po awa iche misepera. Shire bomba. Mwapanga. Mwafumapo. Mwapaka mpinsi. Mwafumapaka mpinsi. Nakonso kumwaya. Okumwabutuka. Kangombe watu sevanya. Kangombe abantu bali kupere imsamu bali kuperensa fimbi nchalande pali fimbi funa isho pali go monumento mshakwewe na umefuna ande mshako wati na wonse fina lavika pomba na wonse tega ngombe inefuna kalipira kama ngombe pantu ni member of parliament ya constituency iandi ichinde fa mwishire mwana Zambia icho ndela ndapo ndefo kulanda ti okay uyu mwaite nishi mumutukirensere awe shimutukirensere naranda katika ngombe pantu a member of parliament ya kampinsa constituency iandi okonafu maine ekonafu maine efo namwebere nakangombe nali mutumine na foni mwebe na Zambia umfweni okay initially fire kumutebanye nderanda erwali ku America aku America kangombe ali kupepi ya jito na kangombe bali mupepi kuli area awe nshalande bapumulu te kuli area awula denite na emobe and then na mwewe tabali mupepi
bali kuno ine bali shire kuno ku Sacramento iyo tamle ya kuli economic shani iyo iba iya ba UPN dine ba inde mkukopwa ma picture na Jito ine panopondi Jito ni enemy wandi politically. Jito is my enemy politically because I don't believe filecho ya mkula fuara masuti ya vena Zambia vale chura. No kula panga ma video kwati fintu filenda mbino muzambia. I don't care. Okay, Jito for the ngala tafilefyo achita. Ekaleke kulia ku State House. Not Jito ale pangama video kwati Zambia abantu bale ikarabwino. Ale you know they are making these videos for social media for international communities like if infirenda bwino Mzambia. I have no respect for Jito because ala pangama fake videos. And I can't go in a meeting kuno ba Twitter at yo let's go to a meeting ni send muri $100. Iwe ndikopele Jito we $100. Do you know how many people I support in Zambia? I would rather send that $100 and help people in Zambia than come and sit in a meeting with Jito SM Kurambepo.
Wali wako media kuna Nigeria tikavana amuneki uchita utuma video ngapa ngora sapunda watch the edit ni shafirufyanya ama video yakwana anikani yakwachi ula mkula kupape fishingi ngungu abantu wale abale mona tiyo kuzambia fi
Bajito balefa batayima kuchiwa mona ti Muzambia abantu katushe fyo bekala bajito nga balefu mapaka ndeke muni kachopa balenda nati can someone behave like this when people don't even have power for 22 hours? Creating an image kwati abantu Muzambia naba kudubaita bamoneka pofilia fi moneka Jito alisamba.
Thank you so much, Rapumulo. Thank you so much. So Simone over. Nachewati Rapumulo Valandeko Panto Movanto Wakwalesa. Oh, what I'm speaking this. If we are trying to say Movanto, can we say the truth? Tuvena Zambia, tuvepesha abantu nangu na vepesha umuntu fyati na samu vepesha ati awe umuntu alitefia walitefindi olutefshinka awe natukane efo tuwakani na wa UPND ine nakana nga bufi balisa pepe threat bufi we said no and we are here mwana pali platform mwana tulole kishine bonse fie mwa bantu akwa mulongo tuli hapa wonse hapa tuli hapa tulole kishine na tukana fie tuakana fie ufi ubela ubecha ubela tuakana even if you say because Bill 7 naipita we don't care. I don't care about the 7%. What I care is the truth. Let the truth let the truth prevail.
Exactly.
Let the truth prevail. The truth is going to prevail for Pumolos to Meko. The truth is going to prevail to Bella Wenda. The truth is going to prevail to angels. Let the truth prevail to myself. Let the truth prevail to Fighter. To myself, Wapombo. You guys, let's fight for the truth. Because this truth, what Zambia ichinje. Zambia ta ichinje with Tony Blair. Uli kulia ule mumba kulia kaideti lewa ku State House. It's not going to change. No. Zambia is not going to change because of this